So I practiced with my son. My son graduated dental school about 5 years ago, and so it's been a great experience working with my kid, and we're a good mix. He's a little bit more like the parent. I'm a little bit more like the kid, but in the sense that he is a little bit more interested in the economic side and the business side of dentistry, whereas I'm a little more interested in the clinical side. So we've had a couple of experiences with companies that do the digital process, and so what they do is the companies come in and they give you the equipment to do the full arch digital process, and they train your staff. And so we went that route initially, but it just became litigious, not litigious, just a nightmare, meaning with communicating between the lab, and we decided that we're just going to do it on our own. My expectations coming in the course were that I expected to learn the digital workflow, and so I think in every way they've met those expectations. There's nothing I don't think I know about from the initial records to the final records what the process is going to be. What were my surprises? Of course, like everything else, they've exceeded those expectations, and so they've thrown in the marketing side, they've thrown in the equipment side, and they've thrown in the surgery side. So it's all been very helpful. My staff, we're bringing a big group. I jumped ahead of the staff since I had to move ahead my course date. So I brought we just hired a digital technician with a lot of experience, and so I brought my digital lab technician, Roger, with me, and coming to the next meeting, that actually was helpful, because going to the next meeting, I know that I have to bring my front desk staff, my dental assistants, and of course my son. So he'll have a bigger group with him. And what am I looking forward to most? Probably the front desk staff learning the process of the way that everything from answering the phone to communicating with the patient about the case. So the overall experience has been wonderful. I can't think of anything that hasn't exceeded my expectation. They're warm. It's a very easy environment. I think Dr. Dunlop is. I see why he's so successful with his patients, is because he explains things very simply, and that I think the digital process could be complicated, but he is able to relay his message in an awesome way, understanding way, awesome way, a way that just the average person, including myself, can understand. So everybody from Amy to Megan to Jackie have all been warm and comfortable, and they don't overwhelm you with their knowledge, but they're very giving with what you want to learn, and then they tell you everything that beyond what you want to learn also. So I feel like I'm going to have a good resource. I feel like I have a place that once I take home the knowledge, that I'll still be able to call and communicate with different people on steps that might be a little bit unclear. And so as I get home, just to review some of the steps, I think they'll be very giving with helping us master the process. So I feel like I'm in such an advantage because I got a pregame. So I got to go ahead of my team. So I brought who I think is the most important person to be here, my digital lab technician, Roger. And now that I've been here, I can't wait to bring the rest of the team. So how important? It's vital. I think it was superb. I'm looking forward. They have one more live session after this, and I think 2 surgeries would be good. So I'm looking forward to seeing my second surgery. I think it is a good restorative course. I don't think you're going to learn any kind of surgery, although there's surgery aspects involved. But if what you're after is learning the digital process and communicating the digital process with the lab, I just can't think of any better place in the world to go. I guess the thing about dentistry, as dentists, and I'm part of this group, but I think to a fault, as dentists, we think what we do is proprietary, or we think what we do is we need to keep it a secret just within our little group. And I've tried to live my life by bringing in my son and sharing knowledge. And I feel like the greatest aspect of full arch masters is that they are truly interested in sharing their knowledge. So if I had to say one fantastic thing about Dr. Dunlop, is that if you can share knowledge, there's no better gift on this earth, and he is very giving.